What are some witty replies to why don't you drink? Playful. Who will carry your drunk ass to bed? What's the point? Your addicted ass will snatch the bottle from me. To keep an extra bottle for you broke ass. A little rude. I drink around people I like. So that I don't end up asking stupid questions like these. This one caused a huge fight with my ex-GF. Don't use it on your GF's friends. So that my kids don't end up like you. If they are a really close friend and enjoy banter, it's hard to pretend to care about you while being drunk. I always ask if they don't have a better question by now. Since they are my family, they already know that I don't drink, but I still give a question every time. Some other answers I tried. I just don't like it. I have to puke from it. I would go to the toilet more often. And be annoying like you? No thanks. Why do you care so much? My next answer will be a question. Do you want me to get cancer? I have a severe liver disease, which could kill me if I take a singular drink. The face of disbelief and embarrassed is priceless. Although I do sometimes follow it up with just kidding, just got out of an Alcoholics Anonymous program, followed by another just kidding again, it's none of your damn business, I'm just not addicted to the drug that is alcohol. Could use any of these, sometimes all of them. If I wanted to be snarky about it, I'd make something really over the top up, like as a kid I miraculously survived rabies, but the one thing that stuck around is the hydrophobia, and it makes swallowing alcohol impossible for me. But just saying because I don't like it would be fine, no problem. That, because it gets addicted to me. I've already had my lifetime supply. BC, waking up feeling like trash isn't worth it for me anymore. BC, I'd rather spend it on plane tickets too. In this economy, who can afford it? BC, the pros no longer weigh out the cons, not witty but applicable. You have a few ways to answer this. The truth, as an example, I have to drive home afterwards. The easy way out, it doesn't go well with my medication. The way that makes him uncomfortable, my first girlfriend died from alcohol intoxication and I'm a recovering addict. In Italian we have a saying that sounds more or less like, if you mind your own business, you'll get to live 100 years. Normally whenever someone says something like this, I reply with something along the lines of, cause I eat and plan to live 100 years. Ask them why they drink. Why would I drink? Say it in a certain tone, or better ask, why do you feel the need to drink? I've found when faced with a real question about their own habits and dependency, people get very awkward and flustered. Usually I always feel, why would I? Or why do you? Is a good go. Yes, it's very socially normal, but really, why do you? Usually any answer can be countered with, I do that without alcohol, or I don't enjoy it, because I don't like damaging my brain with harmful drugs. Because I'm not weak or weird enough to need to alter my mind and thoughts to cope with existence. Pretty simple. No need to be witty. I'm expecting as you rub your belly. As a girl, it's not a funny joke. But if a dude were to say it, well, the stares would be entertaining to say the least. It's contraindicated with my medication. What medication? We don't know each other enough for you to ask me such a personal question. Why do you drink? I don't need to explain or excuse not drinking. You need an excuse explained for why you are abusing a substance. So far my personal favorites as a guy. I'm pregnant, I'm already drunk, can you tell I prefer harder drugs? And yes, I never quite outgrew the idea that alcohol tastes like cough syrup and smells like hand sanitizer. I prefer cow's milk. When I drink, I get extremely amorous and have wrecked more than one marriage when wives found me irresistible. Instead of me buying you a drink, miss. Since I don't drink, I'd like to spend my money on you 1,000 other ways. The voices in my head are very strict about that sort of thing, and I don't want to get yelled at again. If I lose control for even a second, my powers will fully manifest, and I'm just not ready for that. It's not witty, but it's the only reason you'll ever have to give, because I don't want to. I don't drink for religious reasons. Pause. I drink for a long list of other reasons. As per my legal team, I'm not at liberty to say, and make sure to use the air quotes, I'm boring and apparently not even funny enough to come up with my own joke replies. I'm practicing for a future career as a superhero. They don't drink on the job. The voices in my head tell me that drinking is bad and you can end up very loco. A lot of these suggestions are incredibly defensive and barely witty at all. Skull. It's not witty, but I always say, because I can't stand the taste of alcohol. There are no benefits and it only harms your body when it comes to alcohol. The voices told me to clean my guns later. I don't want to do that drunk. I just don't want to. Why do I have to be witty or disrespectful? Lamau. I tend to kill people who ask me, why don't you drink? When I drink, I'm allergic to it. Oh, what happens? How? I break out in handcuffs. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I'm not, but it makes people uncomfortable. I'm a degenerate alcoholic. Would you like to see how that looks? I don't do drugs either. Funny how nobody asks about that. Thoughtful face. We all might wake up without remembering anything last night. I can't buy expensive model planes if I keep buying alcohol. I only drink with people that I like being around with. My meth addiction makes it hard to afford other luxuries. I already drank 9.99 liters water Polnish water today. I'm allergic to alcohol. I break out in handcuffs. I have a job that has a zero alcohol tolerance policy. I'm maintaining a critical ratio of alcohol to blood. I'm an artificial life form. I don't need to drink. I've already drank enough for a couple of lifetimes.